Hello, my dear students. Hope all of you are doing well and maintaining good health. I am Dr Smrutirekha and I welcome you all to Etuson, Education for Better Tomorrow. It's a digital learning platform for Odia and English medium students. If you believe in quality education, then you are in the right platform. As in Etuson, we provide quality education which will definitely help you to build your career. Then what are you waiting for? Please download the eTuition app and enroll yourself so that you can avail all the facilities at your fingertips. So students, as you know, today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is chapter 8, and the topic is comparing quantities. Okay, so today we will learn the concept of ratio and percentage, which is not a very new concept for you. You are already acquainted with this concept right from your third or fourth standard, right? So today it's a kind of revision for you. So are you all ready for that? So let us start. So what do you mean by ratio? So ratio means comparing two quantities. So while you are comparing, you are dividing one quantity with the other quantity and you are finding out the fraction, or you are finding out how one quantity differs from the other quantity, so that you can tell that okay, one quantity is more, other quantity is less, or it is more by how much. So all this information you can collect by comparing two quantities, correct or not? So basically, while finding out the ratio, you are dividing one quantity with the other quantity, correct or not? So this will be more clear if you take one example. So you have a basket and it has two types of fruit, say 20 apples and 5 oranges. Now we have to compare the quantity of apple and quantity of oranges. So how you are going to do that? So first we will compare by the method of ratio, and then we will compare the method of percentage or the factor called percentage. So let us start. So first I will write that the number of apples, the number of apples in the basket is equal to how many? It is 20, right? Yeah. So number of oranges as given in the statement, the number of oranges in the basket is equal to 5. So now I am going to compare the number of apples to that of orange. So ratio of number of apple to number of oranges to number of oranges is equal to how much? It is 20 divided by 5. That is nothing but, if you bring it to short form or the simplest form, it is equal to 4 by 1. So from this you can just tell that the number of apples is 4 times than that of the number of oranges, right? So you have compared the number of, so ratio, how you have obtained the ratio? You have just divided the number of apples to that of number of oranges, correct or not? This is how you have obtained the ratio and you have compared the value. Okay, so now same thing we will do by finding out in the basket how much percentage of the fruits are apple and how much percentage of the fruits are oranges. So how we are going to do that? So first we have to find out total number of fruits, total number of fruits in the basket. So which is consisting of what? It consists of 20 apples and 5 oranges. Correct or not? 20 apples and 5 oranges. We'll take down only the number. So 20 plus 5, that is 25. Now suppose you want to find out the percentage of fruit which is 100. So now the percentage percentage of fruit that is apple. How we are going to find that? So that is equal to number of apple, right? So first you need to find out the fraction of fruits which is apple. So number of apples divided by total number of fruits, right? Total number of fruits. Then you are going to convert it into 100. You are going to convert the fraction into the percentage by bringing your denominator into 100, right? So how you are going to do that? So this is number of apple divided by total number of fruits. Then you are going to multiply with 100, correct or not? So how you are going to do that? So now let us do. So you have number of apple is 20, total number of fruit is 25, and because you want to find out the percentage, so by unitary method now you have obtained that out of 25 fruits you have 20 as apple. So in suppose there is one fruit, so 20 by 25 number of or fraction of fruit will be number of apples. So in case of 100, what is the percentage? So how you are going to find out? So you have just multiplied for 100 and you got the 80 percentage of the fruit is apple, right? So what about the percentage of orange? So percentage of orange is undoubtedly, it will be equal to 100 minus 80, that is 20%. That is why? That is because the entire basket consists of only two fruits, that is apple and oranges. So as 80% of the fruit is apple, so definitely the remaining percentage of fruits are oranges. So this is how you can compare the two quantities either by the factor ratio or by finding out the percentage. Okay, children? So now let us revise by taking one more example. So in a picnic is being planned in a school for class 7. Girls are 60% of total number of students and are 18 in number. The picnic site is 55 km from the school and the transport company is charging at the rate of rupees 12 per kilometer. The total cost of refreshment will be rupees 4280. Can you tell the ratio of number of girls to the number of boys in the class? The cost per head if two teachers are also going with the class. If their first stop is at place 22 km from the school, what percent of the total distance of 55 km is this? And the last question, what percent of the distance is left to be covered? So let us solve this question one by one. So question number 1. So here you have to find out the ratio of number of girls to number of boys. So for that, first you need to find out the total number of girls and boys. So let the total let total number of students be x. Okay, so here total number of students consist of boys and girls, right? So the total number of students we have assumed to be x. 60% of the total number of आज 60 percentage of total number of students are girls that means this when expressed in terms of equation, what you get? So x into 60 percentage of that means 60 by 100 is equal to 18, correct? So from this what you can find out that x is equal to 18 into 5 divided by 3, right? 18 into 5 divided by 3. So your total number of students is equal to 30. So now this is easy now. you have to find out the ratio of girls to boys. So because you have found out the value of, so already you have obtained, so total number of students is equal to, total number of students is equal to 30. Number of girls is equal to 18. So number of boys will be equal to 30 minus 18, that is equal to 12. So ratio of girls to boys will be equal to, so you have to divide. So you have to divide number of girls divided by number of boys, right? So what is number of girls here? It is 18. So 18 divided by 12. So bring it to the minimum form or simplest form. So you get this is equal to, so it is divisible by 6. So that is equal to 3 by 2. So the ratio is 3 is to 2. The ratio is 3 is to 2. Correct, children? Hope you have understood this. Now let us go to the next part. So here you have to find the cost per person. So as you know, the total cost is equal to the transportation cost plus your refreshment cost, right? The refreshment cost is already given to you. So you need to find out the transportation cost, right? Transportation cost. So what is transportation cost? How to find out? So transportation cost is nothing but equal to distance traveled into the charge per kilometer, right? Distance traveled into charge per kilometer. So what is distance traveled? So first you have to go to the picnic spot, then you have to come back to the school. So distance from school and the picnic spot is given to be 55. So this distance has to be covered 2 times because you have to reach there again to come back. So the total distance is 55 into 2. And according to the question, what is the charge? It is 12 rupees per kilometer, right? So let us multiply. So 110 into 12. So your answer is 1320. So this is your transportation cost. What about your replacement cost? So your replacement cost is given in the question itself. So that is equal to rupees 4 6. Let us just check it so that we won't commit any mistake. So it is 4280. Okay. So it is 4280 plus rupees 1320. So the summation is rupees 5600. Now you have to find out the cost per person. So for that you have to find out the total persons traveling, right? So total persons are nothing but equal to number of girls plus number of boys plus number of teachers, right? Number of teachers. So that is equal to 18 plus 12 plus 2. So that is 32. So what will be the cost per head? So the cost per person will be equal to 5600 divided by 32. So that is nothing but equal to, so first you will get 1 here. So 32, 56 it is. So you get 260. Then so 1, 7 and 5. So the cost per head is equal to rupees 175. Correct, children? So now let us go to the next part. The distance of the place where first stop was made is 22 kilometers. So you have to find out the ratio of it. How much percentage of the distance is covered. So the percentage of distance covered is percentage of distance covered. How you are going to find out? So this is 22 divided by 55 into 100, right? So it is divisible by 11, so you get 2 and 5. So here you get 20. So 40% distance is covered. 40% distance is covered by the time they reach their first stop. Correct? So now let us go to the next part. What percentage of the distance is left to be covered? It's very easy. So the distance left is equal to 100 minus 40, that is 60 percentage. So 60 percentage of distance is left to be covered. Correct, children? So this was very easy, right? And you are already acquainted with this kind of problem. Correct or not? So you solve more and more such problems so that your concept of ratio and percentage will be clear. Okay, children? Thank you so much for your patient hearing. Hope you have liked this video. Please subscribe our channel, share with your friends, download the Etuson app, follow us in Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook and all. Okay? Take care of yourself and keep practicing, keep smiling.